Simulator 17. Now here, I downloaded the Seasons mod, and it says you downloaded Seasons on an old save game. Seasons wants to reset all your fields to the bare state to synchronize with the game day. You will lose all crops. If you do not want to reset growth, Seasons might not work as expected. Well, tell you what, we're going to go ahead and go and reset the crops and see what happens. Okay, and you see right up next by the time there, it shows you some things going on there. So, okay. So, let's see here. I hit the wrong button. Let's see here. It'd be nice if all the fields were cultivated. Now, see, it didn't, it didn't reset the crops to barren state. I still have my crops, so that's a bonus. And here's good old Christmas tree right here. You can hear the Christmas music. Okay, let's see here. Oh, we need to get a cultivator down here to cultivate that field. And did I plant 14 and 15? It'll show me on this map if they're planted. And no, they're not. Okay, now they're showing harvested. Okay. So, what we need to do here is get some cultivators out and get to work on that. The only thing that didn't get reset was the sugarcane. Sugarcane will grow in any weather. It doesn't matter what it is, it'll grow. Okay. So, we got all these purple fields to get cultivated. The blue ones are okay. Number 5, field number 5, I'm not going to worry about doing anything else with that. We're just going to leave, what we don't have cultivated grass. I might get another tractor up there and finish planting number 5, replant it with grass, what accidentally got cultivated by a tractor. Okay, so let's get some harvesters or cultivators going here. Now see, that mod has taken out the sounds. Okay, well, I'm going to go over here. Let's see here. Now, how do you start the engine? Okay, we're in planting season now. So we need to hurry up and get, I'll get this section done. Because, these workers, they don't like getting all the field when it has diagonal cuts in it. And that's why I'm doing this the way I'm doing it. I'm gonna make it straight across. I'll do up this right-hand section here that's diagonal. And then I'll hire a worker to finish his field up. That way I can jump in another cultivator and get it going on another field. So I want to hurry up and get this stuff planted. And I probably won't get it all done in this part of the video. Please miss that. Yeah, it's going to. But we're going to make a valiant effort to get as many fields cultivated. That's what I'll do in this part. We'll just cultivate as many fields as possible. I do believe I have 3 cultivators, you know, purchased and working. And these are the biggest cultivators you can get in the game, so. All the other, you know, the mod cultivators, they're, these guys creating the mods, they create smaller cultivators. They don't create anything that's this big. This one's 18 meters across when it's all unfolded like this. You know, it'd be nice to see them to create something bigger than this. I mean, the big bug pack, that cultivator's sowing, you know, fertilizing, you know, it's a 2-unit. It's a piece similar to this, and an air cart behind it. I do believe that's 24 meters across. There's nothing that says you can't cultivate with that, you know. So, I don't know about planting sugar beets on this round. We might go with sunflowers and soy. But I'm going to switch over, try to find another one of my cultivators here. And yeah, by downloading this mod, it has, there's another one. Let me see here. Yeah, all these fields I do believe are going to need cultivated too. Oh yeah. They might not. Let's hope they don't, because no, it showed them harvested, not cultivated. Actually, I'm gonna leave. We're probably gonna plant something in this that we'll use an air chuck there. So I'm not even going to worry about cultivating that one. I'll go get all these smaller fields over by the farm, get them done up. Actually, well, I'll wait till I get to one of them. go get this one up here first. And I should have... No, that's right. I couldn't cross that narrow bridge. I did have to come down and around this way. And there's my sugar beet storage right there. Wow, it's actually root crop storage. Could put potatoes or sugar beets in there. Okay. Oh, where are we at here? Okay, we're gonna hold the sewing machine up here. Get it parked out of the way. Some of this field, yeah, it's partially cultivated. So I'm gonna bring that first tractor up here. It's right down there. I'm actually gonna take this down there and park it down there. I'll do that section up real quick, and then I'll get that guy to working on this field. Well, this field's all messed up. I'll do this left-hand section, and then leave him to do the long section there. Oh. Oh shit, now. Now I gotta actually shut the engine off. It don't automatically shut off when I get out of the vehicle. We're gonna park this right behind the planter. Okay. Who knows? This could have been a big mistake resetting all my fields and stuff, but oh well. When winter time comes, we'll, switch from farming to logging. That's what I figured, we could do. That way we were still making money, and there goes that street sign, but who gives a shit? I'm a criminal. Two different colors. Ah, I know why the other one's so dark. It was fertilized. So I did fertilize this field. Maybe I'll, once I get this guy going on the other field, though, I'll come back and, refertilize this section. One swipe with that fertilizer will do it. That sprayer. I know this other field to our left here, the one I'm going to start working, will, it's already been fertilized as well. It never got planted. That's why it's so dark over there. Right after this video, I think I'm going to be doing a Battlefield 1 live stream real quick. While no one's here at the house. I gotta get a few hours of sleep before work. Had the flu the last couple days. I called off last night, and I should have called off again tonight because I'm still not feeling 100% chipper. But I didn't. I told the boss I'd be there tonight.
How do you what season to grow food?
I just want to change it up. I don't want it to be summertime all the time. You know, this is how real farming is. I grew up on a farm, you know, and with it being continuous summer, you know, the whole time I played the game, it was different. It wasn't so much of the challenge of, you know, making sure you got your crops planted at the right times in order to, you know, be able to get a good yield out of them so they grow. The seasons allow it to be a little bit more of a challenge.
So you don't know what grows in the season for food or when?
Here it shows you the different crops and what temperatures are optimal for them to grow at, and the different seasons, and it's all mapped out when the best times to grow are and when the harvest seasons are for the different crops. Right now in this video, all we're doing is getting the fields cultivated and fertilized. That's it. The next video, which is either tomorrow,
okay, thanks,
or Sunday, we'll be planting. We'll decide what crops to plant, and then it'll just be a waiting game for them to grow. You're welcome. And I knew this guy running the cultivator would mess up. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't, but he did. So we'll finish this field up real quick, getting started on the next field. Okay, here we go. We're back at the one that I'm going to be doing. We'll start up the tractor, lights. Alright, it was already down. So all in all, in this video I want to make all the fields blue. That means they've all been cultivated. And then the next video we'll plant all the fields. I think this year all we're going to do is plant, I don't know, sunflower, a couple small fields of sugar beets, a couple small fields of potato. We have our sugar cane field, which did not get totally destroyed because I don't know if you've planted sugar cane yet or not. But sugar cane, once you harvest it, as long as you do not cultivate the field, do nothing with the field, sugar cane keeps growing. It's the one crop that will continue to grow over and over again without, just fertilize it after each cutting and you'll be good to go. But see, typically, most farmers would, get their fields plowed up in the wintertime, cultivated, fertilized, and ready to go for the next year. That way, in the spring, all they have to do is worry about planting them. But considering we're starting it out, day one, early spring, we're going to, oh, took out that street sign. We're going to get everything cultivated up today, and tomorrow we'll plant. Well, not necessarily tomorrow on my real lifetime, but the next day in the game we'll get to plant. Because I do have a real job and I do need to get rest for it. I work third shift and it is 5:15 p.m. here. Well, we're going to have to jump out and get this fertilizer spray removed. I'll just leave that tractor running. We're just going to move it the other side of the railroad tracks here. Over here. That way it's out of the way. Crap. Missing some of it, but that's alright. We'll just come back down that way. Take care of that real quick. Get these other two fields. Let's see here. I'm only getting the smaller fields by myself around the farm area here, because the rest of them will plant with soy, and we'll use the big machine with the air cart. And now, we don't need to cultivate those because You know, the sewing machine, air cart combo, they cultivate and plant and fertilize all in one shot. So we really don't need to worry about that. So I think that the next two fields here, we're just going to leave go. Not worry about getting them cultivated because we're going to use the big machine on that. Well, I don't know. Now see, I don't understand why they do this. And see that? He hasn't even come close to completing his task. It's a good thing I checked over here. And they've been doing that more and more lately. I thought about sending an email to Giant Software, that's the producer of this, and finding out if they could create a patch that would force the AI to, you know, complete the field. Now in the new DLC with the South America map, shoot, them guys go all crazy. That AI, it'll do. One tractor will cultivate diagonally across several fields at one time. And it gets frustrating if you have fields already planted and they go and cultivate the damn things up. So, I mean, they need to create a patch to fix that as well. The AI is, like, totally stupid in this game. So, there are a couple patches they need to work on for the AI. But other than that, I mean, this is an awesome simulation game. I love it. I love having the two trains in this one. Because the far side of the map, I mean, like when I was logging, I was loading logs right onto the train from the woods, you know. So is this one cultivated? No. Nope. We'll know when we get up top here and spin it around and look back this way. No, it's not. look at the map here real quick. It'll show me. Yeah, this one's already cultivated, so I ain't gotta worry about that. Okay, that's... look at the map here again. See what number fields I need to cultivate. 23, 22, 18, 17, and 10. Okay, we're only going to worry about 17, 10, 17, 18, 19, 15. And I'm actually only going to finish 23. 17, 18, and 10 in this video. That's because we're going to plant most of the other with soy. Now up there, field 5, we're actually going to plant the blue part of field 5. We're going to put replant with grass. So we're going to bring this guy over here and park him. And these fields that got cultivated, we're actually just going to plant we're going to plant sunflower in these. So yeah, I guess I'm going to get 22 while I'm at it, working on this. Which is the next field right there in front of us. It's the sowing machine that plants the sunflower. It needs a cultivated field. It don't cultivate while it plants. Get the cruise control set. trucking along pretty good, getting things done up quick, and we'll be ready to plant on game day 2. Well, actually part 2 of day 1. So in game we're going to actually be planting day 1. And I don't know why I'm going all crazy with this damn thing. Got like 3 little fields to cultivate here, 3 or 4, and then we'll be in good shape to go ahead and plant in the next part of this video. Get the crew set there again. So yeah, up next we'll be here about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes after I finish this one. We'll I'll be doing a Battlefield 1 live stream. Do a couple rounds of conquest or operations on that, maybe a front line, and then we'll do a World War II zombie video on the Final Reich map, which that's pretty much the only map available is the Final Reich map right now. I'm certain Sledgehammer is already working on some new zombie maps for those of you who have a season pass like I do. When I bought it, I just went ahead and paid the, you know, the $99.99 and got the deluxe edition. That way I didn't have to worry about it. And I actually saved money by doing that. I mean, granted, it's only like $10 you save, but, you know, $10 will go a long way, you know, $10 PSN card, you know, will buy you 2 or 3 themes, you know, some avatars or something. But all in all, you know, I don't give a shit about the avatars and stuff. I just wanted to you know, just be able to, you know, provide content for you know, you the subscribers or viewers, you know, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. You know, I produce content every day. I live stream every day. Every now and then I might miss one day a week, but it's only one day. We're going to finish up here and go to field 18 and then hit 17 and field 10 and then back over by the farm. There's 3 fields that need done. So we're going to lift up the cultivator. We're not necessarily going to fold it up because field 18 is right over here. I think we'll be able to slip between the light poles with it unfolded. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room to get between the light poles with it. But if you're just joining, I mean, I downloaded the Seasons mod today, and that's why things have changed. That's why I'm cultivating already. You know, if you're a regular viewer of my channel, and subscriber, you know, this is the last video I put up. I was still planting stuff, cultivating and planting and harvesting, you know, crops off and replanting. And now I'm going through cultivating the shit out of fields, and you're like, you know, if you've been viewing my channel, you're like, where the hell did them crops go? You planted sugar beets and all that? Well, it's because I downloaded the Seasons mod. And when you load into a saved game, it says, you know, to sync everything up to make it work right. That it wants you to, you know, reset everything, and it resets everything to barren fields. Except your sugarcane. If you got sugarcane growing, which I do in one field, it gets rid of the sugarcane. But like, you know, like I said earlier in the video, sugarcane just grows back. As long as you don't cultivate the field, it automatically grows back. So, I mean, that's the bonus of sugarcane. You ain't got to worry about spending money on new seed and stuff. Like the neat trick I found, as long as you hire a worker to work on your fields, like to plant them, the seed you put in your planter stays in there. It don't cost you no seed to have a worker plant your field for you. Okay, we're going to back up here a little bit. Fold this up. We're going to go to the other side of the bridge here. I think that field needs cultivated too. Well, let me check here real quick. No, number 11's already cultivated, so that's good. We're going to go down the road to 17, over there by the red field, where the sugarcane's planted, field 17, and then we're going to go hit field 10 up there, and then that pretty much puts us done. We'll be done, because those are so small. Let me see what time it is here. It's 20 minutes to 6. So actually, what I'm going to do is, I'm actually just going to use the big planter on all the fields that are still purple. The ones that are blue, I'm going to plant with sunflower in the next part of the video. And then, but yeah, well, and all this has been a pretty productive video. I've gotten a whole bunch of fields cultivated and done up and ready to go. And of course, oh man, oh, I guarantee I lost my damn trees up there in field 4. Let me see here. Nope, nope, they're still growing. Good deal. I'm trying to get these. When these guys get full size, these trees here, we're going to bring in a chipper right here in the middle. We're going to have this whole production. We're going to cut these trees and chip them and haul them off to the sawmill, and and we're going to do half at a time. What's going to happen is, and we're going to have a stump grinder here, and you know, um, but we'll grind off all these stumps, and that way we. But I think next time we do this with the trees in a field, take up a field for the trees, we're going to do a smaller field because actually we got more trees than the map would allow. At least this map. These guys are still growing. I actually had to cut down a bunch of trees in order to be able to put up some Christmas trees. But I gotta also over here finish getting these bales picked up, and I think I'm just gonna do it a different way than loading them onto a truck. I'm just gonna use my automatic bale hauler, that goes around the field to pick up the bales and pick them up and just haul them down to the barn that way. That'd be a lot faster. But all in all, this has been a Striker 101 production. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Let's try to get, let's say 10 likes on this video. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Turn on notifications. That way you're notified every time I start a new live stream or upload a new video. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, please leave a comment. I read all comments. Any questions I'll respond back to with an answer. If I don't know the answer, I will find an answer and respond back. Share this video on all your social media and tell all your friends and family about Striker 101 Productions. Try and get them to subscribe as well. Let's get this channel growing. I mean, it took us almost a year. Not quite. It lacked a month. It was like 11 months to reach the 100 subscriber goal. We're up to 110 now. So, we pretty much gained 10 subscribers more than what we were expecting this month. And, I appreciate all my subscribers and future subscribers. I do this because it's fun, and I try to produce awesome content for y'all, and yeah, that's cultivated. I try to produce awesome content, and I think we're doing a pretty good job of it. I don't stick with one game. I do 4 different games. Earlier today I did a GTA 5 video with the new DLC. Well, it's not DLC, it's there, that's quiet. The new Doomsday Heist update. I did that with my brother, which has his YouTube channel is Core Reaper 40, all lowercase letters, all one word, including the 40. That's at the very end. You got William Rufus. That's my other brother. He capital W, capital R on that. William Rufus, R-U-F-U-S. And then my little sister, her channel is Bad Latina 420. And check those 3 channels out. They primarily do GTA 5 videos. Me, I bounce around. I provide a wider range of content for my subscribers. And like I said, I do GTA 5, Call of Duty World War II Zombies, Farming Simulator 17, Battlefield 1, and occasionally a Fallout 4 video. Now, there for a while, those of you who subscribed to me while I was doing the Fallout 4 videos every day, don't despair. I will be getting back to them. Like I said, I did a channel update video here last week saying that I was working on, doing a scheduling thing. It's kind of hard to get back to older games sometimes when, the demand are for the newer games like World War II, Battlefield 1, the farming sim. You wouldn't believe the number of subscribers I've gotten just playing Farming Simulator 17. They are awesome. You all are awesome, no matter what game you subscribed watching me. But like I said, I have a real job, and that pretty much has been taking precedence lately because I've been getting my ass worked off. And I actually called off yesterday because I've got the flu, and I should have taken today off as well, but I thought, no, she might fire me if I take today off, too. So, I told her I'd be at work tonight, and it's going to be a night of hell for me. So, if I don't put up a video first thing tomorrow morning when I get home, roughly about 10 o'clock in the morning, please forgive me. Just understand, I work 9-hour shift, suffering from the flu, but I will produce another video tomorrow, God willing. That work didn't have me so wore down that I was just like blah and come home and passed out and slept 12 hours because I have to work tomorrow night as well. So, I'm going to do my best while I'm sick here to continue to bring you content while I'm sick rather than taking, time off, though I should. But I'm not like that, you all deserve videos. Like I said, I appreciate you all subscribing, and I'll continue to try to pump out videos every day. But anyways, like I said, please subscribe, leave a like, comment, and if you don't come back to this channel, you just stop by and seeing what the channel is all about, have yourself a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. But if you subscribe and come back, like I said, content put up every day. Till next time, see ya.